Hello, this is Pintun from Odishatv bringing you today's news from Odisha. First, the headlines. Dasera began in all earnest across Odisha, marked by religious fervor. Mega tableaus, ostentatious pandals dominates the scene. Japanese encephalitis toll keeps raging in Malkangiri despite all efforts. Toll reaches 42 with one more death on Saturday morning. More instances of age fudging in Odisha Cricket Association comes to fore. BCCI bans 19 cricketers, including 7 women players. Odisha registers a growth of 26% in plan expenditure till September for the current fiscal. And government hikes the monthly special diet allowance given to Havildars, constables and sepoys working with the Odisha police. Now the details. Dasera began in all earnest across Odisha on Friday, marked by religious fervor. While the goddess Durga's shrines observed Saptami, the 7th day of the 10 days festival, the Sashti Puja or the 6th day ritual was carried out across puja pandals on the same day. Mega tableaus, ostentatious pandals and gold and silver adorned idols of the goddess marked the beginning of the festival in Millennium City, Cuttack. The Durga Puja is being celebrated across as many as 156 puja pandals. Similarly, in capital city Bhubaneswar, grand pandals have sprung into life on the occasion of Sashti rituals. Rasulgarh's glass palace, built with pieces of glass, and the Bahubali palace of Station Bazaar are the main attractions in the city. On the other hand, the Commissionerate Police has made elaborate arrangements for vehicular traffic management and upkeep of law and order situation in the twin city during the Durga Puja and idol immersion.
एटी पूजा अर्चना मंडप रे करा जाए
माँ पिंधुवा चूड़ी जो चूड़ी रे जो आमर जो चूड़ी पिंधुंती लेडीज माने जो चूड़ी पिंधु से चूड़ी प्लस काचर कलर गुंड रे आमे से तोरणटा करे आम ठीक अछि एटा करबा एटा भी केबे हेइनी प्रथम थर हबो सेटु सेही तोरण रे आमे डिसाइड नै करलो
वन वे ट्रैफिक सिस्टम टा इंट्रोड्यूस कराउची विभिन्न जगह रे पुलिस हेड पोस्ट इस्टेब्लिश करा जीवो मोबाइल पेट्रोलिंग फुट पेट्रोलिंग रा व्यवस्था कराई QRT का व्यवस्था कराई छी विभिन्न जगह रे स्ट्राइकिंग फोर्स रखाई छी.
The toll due to Japanese encephalitis reached 42 in Malkangiri, with one more girl child dying of the deadly disease on Saturday morning. The deceased has been identified as Devasmita Betia, aged 3, of Madakala area in Kalimela. One more child was also killed due to the vector-borne disease late on Friday night. With a fresh death at the district headquarters hospital, the toll shoots up to 42 in 30 days. 60 more children are undergoing treatment at the district headquarters hospital, out of which condition of 4 is stated to be critical. The 4 children have been shifted to ICU, medical sources said. Meanwhile, raising serious concern over the spread of the disease, the district administration has announced to provide a compensation of rupees 1.4 crore to kill 2,400 pigs. In a related development, the Union Health Ministry, in reply to a letter from state government over the outbreak, has said that it will be futile to undertake vaccination in the affected areas now. According to the ministry, the vaccination program will backfire if done now, and such a program can only be undertaken prior to the outbreak. Meanwhile, a central control cell has been set up to tackle the situation. According to sources, the MD of NHM would be in charge of the cell. Moreover, Odisha Health Department Joint Secretary Vikas Patnaik will assist the MD. More instances of age fudging in Odisha Cricket Association came to fore after Board of Control for Cricket in India banned as many as 19 cricketers from the state for misrepresenting their ages on Friday. OCA Secretary Ashirbad Behera confirmed that, citing discrepancies in the birth certificate, the BCCI has issued the ban. Owing to the mismatch in age given earlier and the age mentioned in the affidavits submitted now, the BCCI has banned 12 players from the under-19 team and 7 women cricketers. The women cricketers of the senior team who have been served the ban are Banalata Malik, Silpa Swai, Susri Dibyadarshini, D. Janaki Reddy, Sasmita Mahalik, Pragya Paramita Das and Sarojini Giri. Similarly, 12 players of the under-19 Odisha cricket team have also been banned for 1 year in connection with age purging. The under-19 players are Suraj Singh, Khyamasagar Bal, Pratyush Mahapatra, Suryakant Samal, Harshit Rathod, Rajesh Mohanty, Dhirendra Singh, Nisikant Raut, Dibyaranjan Sahu, Saurabh Gowda, Biswajit Das and Sunil Raul. Moreover, 4 Ranji players of Odisha have also been issued so-cause notice over age misrepresentation. The cricketers who have been served notices have been identified as Alok Sahu, Asutosh Das, Rajesh Dhupar and Subham Nayak.
प्रीवियस गोटे आगुरी एज देइछन्ते आ एबे जो एफिडेविट दोछन्ते जो डिफर करछि एज ताकू कंपेयर करके हमर जो 12 जन पिला अंडर 19 जोटा आगुर बाहर थिले सेमानकु वर्षक पई बैन कले 16 17 पई 7 जन झियो मध्ये सेही अनुसार कोनस टूर्नामेंट खेली पाइबेन जो माने बैन से माने मध्ये 16 17 पई बैन हेले जो 4 जन पिला जाइछन्ते सेमानकर क्लारिफिकेशन आई गोटे शो कोज मगाई सेमाने ताको रिप्लाई दे दियन्ती जे माने satisfied होंते ता सेमाने खेली परिबे.
Odisha has registered a growth of 26% in plan expenditure till September for the current fiscal as compared to the corresponding period in the previous year, official sources said. The total planned budget utilization by September 2016 crossed rupees 19,000 crore, making a growth of 26% over the corresponding period of financial year 2015-16. The plan expenditure was discussed at the meeting of the secretaries under the chairmanship of Chief Secretary A.P. Padhi. The state plan expenditure during 2016-17 fiscal crossed rupees 19,087 crore, which is around 42% of budget estimate. An official statement said, adding the planned budget utilization in agriculture and allied sectors was around rupees 4,837 crore, which is around 44% of the budget estimate. Similarly, the utilization in infrastructure sector has also gone up to around 51% against the spending of 41% during last financial year. In real terms, the expenditure in this sector has touched rupees 5,734 crore. The social sector spending followed the same pattern, with utilization crossing rupees 7,568 crore against an expenditure of around 6,648 crore during the same period of last fiscal. The revenue collection from both the tax and non-tax sources has crossed rupees 12,812 crore. The departments were advised to give their realistic requirement of supplementary budget by October 25, 2016. The state government has increased monthly special diet allowance given to Havildars, constables and sepoys working with the Odisha police to rupees 1,500 from rupees 900, said Principal Secretary of Home Department Asit Tripathi at Bhubaneswar on Friday. Talking to newsmen, Tripathi said the Havildars, constables and sepoys will be benefited with a hike in the special diet allowance. Tripathi further stated the state government has paid 1 month additional salary to the Havildars, constables and sepoys recently with maximum limit of rupees 20,000. Besides, the state government has given the special allowance for completion of work to SOG, SIW, DVF personnel and constables, sepoys engaged on contract basis in Naxalite areas at a predetermined rate, according to information. The Odisha government will prepare the draft vision document for 2036 within 3 months, an official said on Friday. In order to ensure holistic development, the state government is preparing a vision document Odisha at 100 with an eye on the completion of 100 years of the state's formation. Odisha was the first state in the country to be created on the basis of language on April 1, 1936. Reviewing the process of the preparation of the vision document at a high-level meeting here at Bhubaneswar on Friday, Chief Secretary Aditya Prasad Padhi said the meeting was aimed at exploring various facets of the document from the perspective of making Odisha a leading prosperous state. Padhi advised the departments that the vision document should be based on a realistic assessment of the state's needs in the future and service delivery at ground level. The departments were also advised to articulate strategies for Vision 2036 for further deliberation, said the Chief Secretary. Goals like shared prosperity, equitable distribution of the developmental outcomes, social justice, occupational dignity and inclusive growth were suggested in the meeting, said a release. In a tragic incident, 2 persons were killed and 5 others, including a 1-year baby, sustained critical injuries after a speeding trailer hit a Scorpio vehicle in which they were travelling near an overbridge at Jamujhadi in Simulia late on Friday night. While one deceased has been identified as Ratnamani, the identity of the other is yet to be known. The injured persons have been identified as Sabita Mandal, Deepak Mandal of Khantapada and Sambit Naik, Kabita Naik of Sergad. According to sources, the accident took place when they were returning to Khantapada from Cuttack. A speeding trailer hit the SUV from the back, causing death of 2 persons on the spot and leaving others critically injured, sources added. The injured persons were first rushed to Bhadrak Hospital and later shifted to Cuttack when their health condition deteriorated. On being informed about the incident, police rushed to the spot and started investigation into the matter. The Odisha government will sign a memorandum of understanding with the Railway Ministry for setting up of 2 rail projects in the state, which were sanctioned in 2016-17 railway budget on October 10 at the Rail Bhavan in New Delhi. The MOU will be signed in presence of the Railway Minister Suresh Prabhu and Odisha Chief Minister Navin Patnaik for execution of the Jaipur-Malkangiri and Jaipur-Nabarangpur rail projects. The Odisha government has said it would be a 50% of the project cost for Jaipur-Nabarangpur project and 25% of the project cost for the Jaipur-Malkangiri project. Besides, the state has told the centre land will be provided free of cost for the Nabarangpur project. Notably, the centre had allocated a token amount for both the projects in 2016-17 railway budget. Vote mentioning Chief Minister Navin Patnaik left for New Delhi on a 5-day visit from Friday. Before wrapping up the news headlines once again, Dussehra began in all earnest across Odisha, marked by religious fervour. Mega tableaus, ostentatious pandals dominates the scene. Japanese encephalitis toll keeps raging in Malkangiri despite all efforts. Toll reaches 42 with 1 more death on Saturday morning. More instances of age purging in Odisha Cricket Association comes to 4. BCCI bans 19 cricketers including 7 women players. Odisha registers a growth of 26% in planned expenditure till September for the current fiscal. And government hikes the monthly special diet allowance given to Havildars, constables and Sepoys working with the Odisha police. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.